Hey, what's up everyone? This is Rattlehead coming at you guys with a brand new video. This might be quite a short one because I'm gonna get right into it. So, Avatar Legends, the fighting game, I would say right off the bat that it doesn't have a screen reader. So, you know, them being a small developer too, but at the end of the day, I don't think that's no longer an excuse anymore just because of the fact that we have modders who are doing a lot of accessibility for free, you know, especially on the PC side, and I'm sure, you know, these developers can afford it. So that's, you know, back then I used to be more lenient about it, but the more these modders are out there, you know, making blind players be able to play games like Skyrim of all games, right? You know, a fighting game which is more straightforward, then it shouldn't be that much of an issue anymore. But you know, but it is what it is. So if you get into the game right away, I also don't want to start by saying that Avatar Legends is not a good fighting game, because as a fighting game itself, it's badass. But when it comes to accessibility for blind players, leaves much to be desired for. But yeah, like so right here, right? This is the main menu. I don't remember anymore what the menus are, but I'm sure somebody in the comments section will let me know what they are. But I know where practice mode is. If you go down 4 times, it's right there. The only thing I would say though, so let me go into the character select screen. Right, so this is the character select screen. But let's go back, right? So let's say we're back here. What happens? Let's say if you're just going up or down, the menus do wrap around. So I'm doing up, right? And it keeps going, right? I go down, same thing, right? But the way you can kind of start at the beginning or go to the end is you hold up and it automatically stops at the very top. And then if you hold down, it stops at the very bottom, where that's where exit is. That's where you exit the game, you know? So there's that. Another thing too that this game doesn't have, which almost every fighting game has nowadays, when you go into the character select screen, the character select screen right here, the characters don't read, you know? So that's unfortunate. Now the menus don't wrap though. So the way it works too is that you pick your character and then you pick like the type of companion or assist. I guess I don't know what they call them exactly, but what you would pick, right? But you pretty much have to memorize it. So I picked that right there, and then here this is where you pick, like, you know, and it keeps going. It keeps going. Like based on whatever character you want to pick, you have like 3 options. So you know, you pretty much have to memorize it. Thankfully, I'm sure there's written guides out there already for blind players, which this is pretty much going back to how we used to play fighting games back in 2012 and below, you know, 2011 and below, you know. So it is what it is. But you don't even know the characters that you're picking. So same here, you know, I'm trying to pick the other characters, right? Same thing. You pick the you know, the assist or the secondary character that goes with your main character, and then I'm assuming you pick the stage, I guess. And then when you get to the character select screen, the gameplay. So the gameplay itself is definitely fine. See, you can hear the jumping, and when they land, right? Do we hear footsteps? Definitely not. And I'm testing it just with the default settings, because that's basically how I even tested it with Mortal Kombat back in the day. It's like, have the default settings and see how much game sound cuts through the music, no matter what, you know. But right here, because then obviously, you know, people can turn off the music and all that, and obviously you're gonna get probably more sounds. But I don't even hear any footsteps, period. Right? Dashing, you can hear it. And it's cool because the audio does pan like a modern fighting game, so that's good, you know. You can hear the jumping. Right? Each character also sounds different when they dash across the screen. This is very subtle, but if I pick Aang, for example, he sounds different and everything. So yeah, let me see if I can pick Aang. I think I might be totally wrong. No, see, I don't even know where Aang is. But anyway, every character does have their own sounds, and yeah, the hit sounds, I think they sound really great. Right? They sound like badass. They sound cool. Yeah. Oh, this has to be Zuko because his lines. Oh no, that's not Zuko. Definitely not Zuko. You also have a dash button. That you can just push dash. So the sound design overall, it's cool. Like I think it has modern sound design. It has sorry, reset. Okay, so yeah, it has, it has good sound, right? Like so it's still playable. Don't get me wrong. Like I said, a fighting game by nature is playable once you learn. As I said before, once you learn your buttons, and everything, and like and all the characters, then you should be good to go. You know what I mean? So, it's doable. Right now, of course, I don't know how to play the game, so I'm just like pushing buttons, right? But the game sounds cool, you know. Yeah, it sounds pretty kick-ass, right? So it's a good fighting game. Again, don't get me wrong. That's why I wanted to say that as a fighting game, without worrying about any accessible features for blind players, the game is fine. Of course, you're gonna have blind players who are gonna pick this up and play it. I'm definitely when I get the chance to, lab and all that stuff. I'm sure, but that's the thing about this game. So again, as far as accessibility, like a screen reader, any additional sound cues, all of that stuff, it doesn't have that. But if you are kind of like, if you like kind of old school, kind of like a lot of us actually in the blind FGC have been playing fighting games for a while, then this is not a problem, because all you gotta do is just memorize the menus like I've been doing, right? Now I know that if I press start, I go up twice, and it takes me back to the character select screen, right? And then after that, once you memorize your characters, right? Because, there's no announcer. Oh, this is Aang. Okay, so there we go. We found Aang. So with Aang, his dashing sounds different. Yeah, it's... There you go. So Aang is a perfect example. And then Katara is another one too, where her sound design, oh man, it's incredible. Each character sounds very different from one another, so that's another thing that the sound team deserve the recognition for that. They sound really good. It sounds cool. Yeah. Now Aang is to the right side, because of the sound design. I can tell. So it's a good game sound wise. I'm not gonna lie to you. It sounds cool. It sounds really badass, right? NJPs, you can hear them straight up and down. Diagonal jumping, you can hear it jumping away, as well as you can see it. Of course, you gotta wear headphones to really pick on this stuff, right? So that's it. Yeah, those are my thoughts on this game. It's not a fighting game that is accessible to set up, but once you get past memorizing the menus and all of that, it's a great fighting game sound wise. It sounds good. Every character sounds unique. All of that too. So actually, before we finish, let's check out another character just to prove the point, right? Again, I'm just after that. Once I pick the main character, I'm just mashing to the rest of them because I don't know what's what. I haven't memorized it yet. So this is another character.
No more sense.
So notice the dashing from this character sounds different as well. You know, so yeah, it's a cool game. Again, I love the music too. It's definitely very Avatar, the Last Airbender cartoon music. So that sounds really cool. But yeah, that's all I got for this. I don't want to add any more because again, this is straightforward. It doesn't have a screen reader, but it has good sound design. That's it. So with that said, if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.